It's really, really painful. It's really a painful song.
Yeah.
And I think 2014, 2015, I was back in school. I started studying social work. And so really what the song is, it's a case study, which is something that we do in social work. And so it's a case study of a black male and black female. And it's the goal is to expose their world to people who specifically, because so the audience of the song is the church. I'm specifically talking to believers. And the hard part about, the inner city and the pain there is that it's your mission field, but it can be scary. It can be hard to look at, but it makes it no less your mission field. Those are the people that the Lord wants us to rock out with. And so for me, that song is, even for me, exposing, like, this is what I see, but what is the plan of action, to reach out to people, and so like the thing that gets me more than anything is the very last line that you quoted, like, in the church yelling Jesus save, girl, don't lose your soul. But it's hard for her to hear it when you treat her like a hoe. Literally, you are overwhelmed by her outward sinfulness, which is what she's supposed to be, right? So it creates a natural barrier to connecting with people who need the Lord when we remain in the state of being absolutely appalled by what they're presenting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the truth is, we're all presenting that same ugliness before the Lord. It's just different packages.
Wow.
And so that's really what the song is. It's Gary's song. It's Chicago's song. It's Detroit's song.
Right.
It's America's song. Of the pain in the inner city. So I was really influenced at the time by Kendrick, Good Kid, Mad City. So that's why his name is thrown out. A lot. It's just probably just one of the best pieces of art in hip hop I've ever heard. Period. Point blank.
Right.
And I feel like he does case studies a lot in his music. and I think conceptually, like, the concept of land of make believe is just kind of like we feel like we're living in the same space just because of proximity and because we're communicating with a person. But there are often times where I'm so glad for, like, Marvel now is all about quantum realms and stuff like that. Oftentimes, like, the 4 people in these 4 boxes can literally be existing in 4 different universes because of what you're going through. And you're making these assumptions as you deal with people. And so the goal is to create the utmost empathy and care. Of course, it's not to give people a pass on their sin, but it's to create empathy for connection. Because, like, as the guy singing at the beginning of the land of make believe, for me, what I hope happens is that when you get to the end, it takes you from land of make believe into those people's reality with the gunshots and the sirens, and that's their theme music right there.